Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak, where what we're going to be doing is I apparently have a cookie time trial that I probably should have done, and yet I didn't. And what do I mean by that? Well, here's the thing. This is Escargot Cookie's time trial thing. Because if you're wondering what this is about, I was supposed to do her diamond and rainbow ring stuff. I just didn't. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do that real quick, because, well, here's the thing. Here's how time attack tends to work. Basically, you're given the task to try and get diamond rank within a limited amount of time, which the only reason why it says 30 minutes for me is because I was busy editing a video. So, if you do it within a limited amount of time, you get some extra reward. Considering how I can't get the chance to get diamond and rainbow rank rewards anymore, I'm doing this for filler. So, before we go ahead and start running into this, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick read up on Escargot Cookie's story just so you can be caught up with her lore and stuff like that. Now, according to her story, it says right here, which, by the way, she's a protagonist, not an antagonist now, but, you know, secrets are revealed, and it says right here, the most extravagant cruise ship on the century, or of the century, the Escargot. When this decadent cruise's true owner was revealed, not a single cookie soul was surprised, for it was none other than Escargot Cookie, carefully crafted for a dinner party hosted by the witch for a most special occasion. Even the most minor occasions, such as afternoon tea, are steeped in luxury aboard the Escargot. One might think this leaves the cruise unattainable for the average cookie. However, Escargot Cookie is so magnanimous and dedicated to her luxurious party that she often gift strangers with tickets to board the cruise. Some cookies are doubtful of this socialite, whispering behind closed doors how no one knows where she earns her countless coins. However, they are left without a single shred of doubt upon meeting her. Escargot Cookie's air of elegance and extravagance, charisma and luxury draws in cookies like a magnet, leaving her willingly the center of any soiree. Which, by the way, now that it says, you know, some cookies are doubtful of the socialite, whispering behind closed doors how no one knows where she gets all of her countless amounts of coins. Well, it turns out she's a secret agent. Like, that's where she gets it from. Because ever since all the story was revealed, it was considered that she was a secret agent that worked with the police. Or like CIA or FBI or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, according to her skill right here, it does say, embarks on a mission to defeat targets at regular intervals. Each section features a target and firing positions to defeat them. Tap the button when reaching the firing position to attack with a parasol. Afterwards, you enter a section swarmed with targets. Open the parasol to block their attacks and rapidly tap the button to defeat them. Level up more target snipe points. Which, it's about as much as you think. Her umbrella is a gun. Now, also according to her magic candy, while we stick in that information, it says right here, according to the skill, gain skill counts at fixed intervals. When counts are available, double jump and hold the button to glide using her parasol. While in the air, the parasol rotates rapidly, attacking and destroying nearby obstacles. Stronger the enchanted power, the more points for spinning parasol shots. This magic candy is very useful because it also gives you a little bit of a speed buff. Even if it's temporary, it's still very helpful. Man, I sound sick today. Well, let's also talk about the gastrocrat. You know, I thought it was like a gastro cat, but crap. According to the story of this thing, Escargot Cookie's finest and closest confidant. Whenever on the deck or lounging beside a pool, this aristocratic gastropod is always dressed to the nines with its little bow tie. This dedication to gentlemanly decency seems to be the main reason Escargot Cookie recognizes Gastrocrat as her partner. Their real reason is how far does this dedication go. In order to maintain its prim and proper antenna and tie, it moves really slow. So slow that even though it's up at the crack of dawn it's up at the crack of dawn and explores the halls to the cruise ship, it barely reaches the other end of the ship by dinner time. Rumor has it that occasionally it moves fast, but so fast that nobody has actually seen it. What's going on with the snail? So the snail could just teleport. It's good to know. Now, according to the actual skill of Gastrocrat, it says rolls up within its shell at fixed intervals to charge forward, and once it reaches the target location, it destroys obstacles and creates snail shell jellies. Level up for more points for snail shell jellies. They tuck into a ball and they just roll. Now, lastly, I could just quickly talk about the associated treasure that she has, which happens to be the hot cuisine dinner, which is only associated, I think, with Escargot Cookie, which, according to the story, quickly it says, this isn't any normal cruising yacht dinner course. Don't have too much lunch because you'll want to save some extra space for supper. Well, okay, sure. There's the sequel. Anyway, flies forward to collect jellies at fixed intervals. Collected jellies are used to create hot cuisine. Level for more points for hot cuisine. Nothing special, just flies and destroys obstacles and just like slurps up jellies and stuff like that. Anywho, which by the way, I guess I completed one of these, so I'm gonna take this real quick. Aren't I like really low on gems? I'm actually, oh wow, I'm not. That's surprising. Anywho, let's get this time attack underway so we can actually focus on what's important here, which is, you know, me trying to get diamond rank, so I actually don't have to worry about this anymore. By the way, for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever we hit the little umbrella things, it sounds like the beginning of like a little phone call thing. Like not exactly to a T, but it sounds oddly similar. Just like the start of like when the phone was like or something like that. I don't know. By the way, those are music notes. Why? Right. By the way, never really paid attention to how fast our snail was going, but like they're going just at like Mach 8. Like okay. And I think the umbrella gives us like a speed boost. It's a tiny amount, but like I'm pretty sure it's still very like it's real good because I think you also get a. Did you get magnetization during that? I don't know, but whatever the matters, like, whatever. What I am curious about is the hard mode because obviously, luckily, I'm already uploading my main video for today, which is the Dream Jelly Cookie video. Because I should have recorded this beforehand, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I already mentioned this. I thought Dream Jelly Cookie, by the time that, you know, the update came out, I thought that was gonna come out, you know, the day after. No, it came out last night, and I was knocked out, I was asleep. And, of course, YouTube being, you know, YouTube, either that or it's like my phone, I just didn't get the notification until, like, hours later. Like, it told me, like, hey, this video got uploaded, you should check it out. But, like, guess what? It just never told me. Like, only after was it just like, oh yeah, you just woke up, this video just came out. It was like, it said it came out 12 hours ago. So I just yammed up straight to my bed, and was like, dang it, I gotta go. Which for some reason, I don't know if it was just me, but I was sweating last night. Like, I don't know if the temperature was like actually hot, but like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense though, because, you know, it's snowing. Like, well, it's not snowing exactly. I mean, there is snow around. Got it. There is snow around. But, like, the pleb's going on with that. That's what I'm curious to find out. Like, how could you snow and... Weird. Anywho, let's go ahead and get all these cranked down and cranked out because, well, there's nothing else that we can really talk about. I mean, man, could you imagine? That's the thing I always want to do. Imagine just me making, like, a cookie run video where it's just, like, completely, like, silent. Where, like, maybe I say 2 words at the start and, like, that's that. I don't know. But, I don't know. It'd just be stupid. But... you never know. Maybe something I'd definitely like to do more is like stream stuff like, you know, obviously Witch's Castle, but obviously something I do want to stream more is like the random breakout challenges, just because, you know, those are genuinely fun to do. And, you know, it's just going to be a great time altogether. Because I think I have done that like once when I was waiting for Witch's Castle or something like that for like, I don't know what it was. But whatever the case is. No, it was... Oh, no, wait, it wasn't Witch's Castle. I was waiting for Oven Smash. Because I was waiting for that to release, and that was like, yeah, that was certainly a time and a half. Because all of us were just like, they have to delay it by like an hour. What do we do? Which, by the way, we got diamond rank, which is pretty solid. So now we don't have to worry about the time attack anymore. So we're just shooting them all up. Can I get... okay, I feel like I could have gotten more points if I just went directly down there. That's fine. Anyway, 674 million points, which, by the way, I think I can get a... Yes, I can. Hit me with it. So, 100 gems, pretty good. Alright, and there we go, we completed the time attack. Now, of course, even though we got the 1,000 gems on here, this is not the end of the story, because... Oh, Mystery of the Escargot, perfect. Even though this is not the end of the story, we can claim all these, we now have access to hard mode. This is where... The fact that this guy is overlapping hard mode is just shocker. What were the levels even? Oh, I guess the levels don't even matter because I'm already maxed out. But I'm actually going to use the combi just for... Unless if I, like... Well, then again, the ranking is going to be... Yeah, I was going to say, oh, maybe I could use a combi. Like, you know, from the top tiers. I was like, oh, wait, they have the Dream Orb. I only have that, like, level 1. Great. So, I'm definitely curious to see what the differences are between, like, normal mode and hard mode. Because there's nothing much else that we could talk about other than just delving into it. I thought the background changed, but I'm pretty sure it's, like, different every time. Because I couldn't remember a giant plant right there. I feel like I would have remembered something like that. I don't know. But anywho, let's see what the big difference is. I love that there was just a painting of the gastrocrat. That was actually pretty adorable. Just noticed that now. So, is the big difference that there's going to be a lot more, like, people attending? Or, like, a different, like, amount of jelly sets? Because, like, so far... What did I just see right there? Were those, like... Oh, the hell... First of all, I'll take that. Just, I guess maybe they were just cookie sitting at a table. I doubt they were outlaws, were they? Oh my gosh, no, they were actually outlaws. Okay, yeah, and they just fire at you. Oh, so that's the big difference. And now there's literally just a rogue outlaw in here. Yeah, sure. Okay, why not? You know, I feel like I probably would have understood if Escargot Cookie was a good, like, you know, a good person the moment that, like, I played through her hard mode and, you know, hard mode. Because, like, there should have been a reason why she was chasing after a literal outlaw. That was, I mean, look at the design of the cookie. They're literally an outlaw. Like, they have, like, the hat. They have, like, an evil stash. Like, you cannot tell me that's a screaming villain. And they keep hiding behind tables. And they literally have a gun. They're trying. Oh my gosh, I'm too distracted by the actual. I'm gonna restart that real quick. I know, like, you know, you're trying to focus on the run. But, like, I was just so taken aback by that. Like, that's one of the first times where I'm just, like, staring at all this, just like, oh my gosh. And by the way, it's actually somehow, because I'm trying to focus on getting the jellies, too. But, like, my gosh, sometimes. Did I even use my umbrella skill? I feel like maybe I did, but, like, part of me wants to believe that I haven't. I don't know. But we're going to try this again. Hopefully actually not get damaged, because I actually would like to get a reasonably good score. Because, you know, diamond rank, I can probably get away with getting hit. Not rainbow rank, though. Like, this is the one where, like, you definitely cannot mess up. Okay, yeah, I think I did use my skill, because awfully I have this, like, niche thing where, like, I'm just going to, like, usually press the slide button, because, you know, why the club not? I don't know why, it's just, like, a hobby of mine. It's not even a hobby, it's just, like, it's an urge. Probably just because, like, I like being safe and sorry. You know, just holding down the slide button. There's not really any repercussions that you get from doing so, I don't think. So, that's why I just tend to, like, tap it all the time. You may usually see that in videos, but, like, I don't know if it's too annoying, because the whole time that means whenever I'm pressing the slide button, I'm doing this. I don't know. But anyway, get that. And then now, okay, nice. So, yeah, it's probably just because, like, I want to try and activate my skill as often as possible. So, luckily we are about to get back to the place where we just got hit. Yeah, this time you're not going to get me like that. I'm actually just going to fly over your stupid bullets, because ain't no way you're going to try and shoot me like that. You definitely work alongside Stay Cookie. There ain't no way. You think I don't recognize where that hat came from? It's so obvious. By the way, nice music sheet right there. Look beautiful. Anywho, I do like, you know, especially with the skill, you know, showing off the whole portrait of, you know, the gastrocrat. I really like, you know, things that just identify, you know, cookies caring for their pets, because sometimes it doesn't seem like pets get the, you know, big amount of attention. There's sometimes where they do, where, you know, pets are like core characters, like, for example, the, you know, for the Nutsters. Oh my gosh, they're jumping bullets, great. Like the Nutsters, they actually have this, like, pet where, like, they help them speak, or at least translate what they're saying. And I'm pretty sure there's other examples of that as well. Some would definitely, like, fly by me, which I'm pretty sure even one was, like, an actual, like, protagonist or antagonist for the whole thing, being Picky Pyro Tiger for Fire Spirit and Habanero. So, yeah, great time. But, yeah, I really like it when, like, pets deserve, like, some form of attention, because, you know, it makes them, like, more prominent than just, like, pets. It's like their core characters, and I really appreciate that. So, what? Okay. How much skill do you have to have? Oop. Okay, we could have just, like, walked under that and would have been fine. But, like, okay. Oh, okay. Think everything a normal jump just did all I needed to right there. Umbrella activate. Perfect. I thought I was going to get hit right there. Like, if the umbrella didn't activate, I would have screamed. But I think I can have my last skill activate right here. It should be fine. Yep. Up, 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 up. Okay, perfect. One more. Perfect. Alright, we are clear in the rainbow rank, and we're all set and all fine. Alright, that's all I need. Okay, let's finish this up real quick, because now we don't have to worry about ourselves getting the rainbow rank anymore. I'm just gonna... Never mind. Okay, I guess we're still running, because we have the red egg of resurrection, which technically we didn't even need, because, you know, who needs it? But maybe I can claim this thing real quick. Thank you. I want the coins. Money. Oh yeah, get a last blast. Oh my gosh, this stuff just repeats for, like, so long. It's like, once you reach the end, there's no point. Well, okay, there we go. Even though the red egg of resurrection just, like, you know, brought me back. We still managed to get enough for rainbow rank, and we have everything that we need to do here, which it's a smaller amount of gems, but I will still take the extra crystals. So with that being said, and that was a good time to end the video, because, like, you know, we got it. We're all accomplished here. we're all complete. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then want to subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including my merch store, the Pleb Market, and also my YouTube memberships for just $1 a month. You can become, you know, exclusive pleb, and you can see some content that you wouldn't only see on the normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I wanted to give a very huge shout out at the end of this video to the members who are deciding to support the channel and the stuff that I do, being Jojo Sans, Blobby Eduardo, Casual Gaming 22, and Mask Boy. You are all supporting me, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, thank you all so much.